6 o'clock, and this is Meet the Expert segment. Our guest on the program is Mr. Francis Okumagba, the president and founder of Free Mentorship Grooming. FMG is Free Mentorship Grooming. The biggest thing that everybody needs to know about business is that you must talk to people. People. If you know that you want to sell anything, you must sell to human beings. If you want to interact with people, you must interact with human beings. So the first thing I get my mentees to know is that they need to reprofile themselves. Profile themselves in the sense that nobody writes their certificate on their head. Nobody writes their bank balance on their head. The way people see you is what they use to assess you. So you need to profile and groom properly. Once you get that right, the next thing I show them is how they can actually select the type of company they keep, the people they want to interface with. Because the people you want to interface with will determine how far you will go. Once I give them the strategy to know that human beings, they are in 4 categories. I use the arithmetic sign to show them how to select company and friends that they keep. The minus sign, the plus, the division, and the multiplication. 60% of the friends that people keep are negative. And if you are not careful, they will take 80% of your life. They will distract you from your focus. So somebody that wants to start life, wants to start business, and wants the business to grow, and you need to meet people. If you don't select your people that are around you, you will be beclouded with negative people that will make your business not even start at all. The next set of people that you have around you are the positive ones. They consume about 25% of the friends that people keep. These are people who take life too serious. In school, we call them a FICO. In churches, they are the ones that make things happen in the church. In offices, they are the ones they give assignments to. These people are always well profiled. They take everything they do seriously. But a lot of people run away from them. They give them names like Efiko, Obasabi, I too know. If you know what is right for you, start to copy what you see these people do. It will improve your positivity. In any environment you find yourself, if you copy the positive people, you will be positive. The next set of people are the ones that can divide your life. These are people that manipulate people. They will come and derail you and tell you there's a mountain where you pray and they use oil to touch your head, you become a multi-billionaire. These people can take you away from business idea and start pursuing religiosity. And as soon as you get into that mountain, when they put the oil on your head, you probably will be asked to bring your wife or your children for sacrifice. These are people that have vices, homosexuals, drug addicts, cultists. If you don't delete their numbers from your phone, they will get you at the end of the day. They could get you from inviting you for a party. You go to the party and they give wine, people are serving wine, and you take a glass of wine, and you see yourself naked in the morning in front of a mirror. You have joined a cult already. The next set of people are the mentors. In every business, if you don't have a mentor, you have not started. Mentors are people like us who can actually mentor you and show you the way to go. In every setting, you have people that are mentors, but they constitute only 5% of the friends we keep. We run away from mentors. They will not have your time. They will not visit you. If you don't tolerate them and get close to them, you can't succeed. Now, when you see a mentor, because you are going to see the mentor, you adjust your dress sense. Because it looks very good. His house, the environment is very conducive. When you go around the mentor, you will hear the type of things that will stimulate your mind. Do you know whatever you want to do in this world is in your mind? If you don't put it in your mind, it will never come. I show people how whatever they desire is what they get. Do you know if you want to travel to Lagos tomorrow, and you tell yourself you want to wake up as early as 6 a.m. in the morning, so you meet the first cab in the car park, do you know your spirit will not sleep? You wake up at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Sometimes you look at your time, 4 a.m. Okay, I need to sleep for just 1 more hour. Exactly that 1 hour you wake up. It's the same thing with making money. If you want to make $1 million a month, put it in your mind. If you go to a car mart where they sell brand new cars today, don't go there with the mind of you don't have money that you can use to buy a brand new car. You go for Tukumbo. It's your mind that told you to go to Tukumbo. If you go to that car mart where they sell those brand new cars, ask them to give you the keys of the car of your dream. When you get there, pick the car, key, and enter the car. Sit inside the car, smell the inside of the car, internalize the picture of that car, that you are the owner of that car. When you finish, go to the attendant and ask the attendant for the price of that car. Look at the color again and go home. Your spirit will not sleep until you buy that car. When you sit in the confines of your toilet, ideas to buy that car will just be coming to you. your orientation and your desire will increase. You will see the money to buy the car in no time. The problem we have in Nigeria today is that a lot of people, they are sealed with the salary they earn. They don't think outside what they earn. A young lady came to my office. Let me tell you how salaries kill people. A young lady came to my office. He said, I hear you teach people how to be rich. He said, how do I succeed in what I do? And I asked the young lady, what do you do? He said, she's a marketer. I said, how much do they pay you where you work? Salary earner. He said, 30,000 naira. I said, divide the 30,000 naira by 30 days. So I will know how much you earn every day. He translated to 1,000 naira a day. And I asked this young lady, how much do you pay on transport to and fro to this work that you go to? He said, 600 naira. I said, how much do you eat during the break time? He said, 500 naira. I said, how much do you spend on the average on airtime? He said, 200 naira. I said, what's your take home every day? Minus 300. He did not talk about rent. He did not talk about helping people. That is what salary earners are going through today. They earn monies that don't take them home. And we have people who have mortgaged their youth in civil service. They spend 20 years to 30 years, and they say they are in employment. Looking forward to becoming directors or PAMSECs. What percentage of civil servants become directors and PAMSEC? 1%. But a lot of people have locked themselves in civil service. They walk past money every morning to work, and they make peanuts. And I teach people every day how you can make 1 million naira selling sugarcane with a capital of 20,000 naira, and you will not touch the sugarcane. Nigeria, everything you need to succeed in Nigeria is in Nigeria. You can sell a pot of soup and make 1 million naira a month. You can sell sugarcane and make 1 million naira with a capital of 20,000 naira. You can sell any item you see in the market and make 1 million naira a month. You know why? Nigeria is so big. The market is so big. You don't need too many customers to make money. Do you know you can make 1 million naira selling sugarcane with 20,000 naira? Sugarcane is still sold in Nigeria on wheelbarrows. With all our civilization and education. Because our education makes us only copy what we have seen. It doesn't make us create what we can do to make a difference. Tell the man to bring the sugarcane to me. I will show you how to make 1 million naira with it this month. The whole sugarcane in the wheelbarrow is 20,000 naira. Tell the man to cut the sugarcane into small bits. Put it in transparent plastic bowl. 500 containers will come out of that wheelbarrow. Employ 6 graduates. Promise to pay the graduate 50,000 naira a month. Give each of the graduates, call them corporate sugarcane sellers. Give each of them 80 packs of the sugarcane to distribute a day. Put 2 of them in University of Abuja, 2 in NYC camp, and the remaining 2 in Secretariat. They will go and sell the 500 packs of sugarcane. 200 naira. You will make 100,000 naira a day selling sugarcane. The capital is 20,000 naira. You will make 80,000 naira a day. Take out Saturday and Sunday. There are 20 days in a month. 20 times 80,000 naira is 1.6 million naira. The salary of the 6 graduates is 300,000. Dash them the 300,000 for transport. You have made 1 million naira. What is the capital? 20,000 naira. Yes. I am announcing to the world that Nigeria is the investment bride of the world. Everything we need in Nigeria to make Nigeria great is in Nigeria. You don't need 1 naira to start most businesses. And everything you need to succeed is around you. What you don't have, I have. What I don't have, you have. All you need to do is look for what you don't have. And when you go to meet the person, don't beg the person. Tell the person I have something for you. This is what I have. He will give you what he has. And you become what you really want to be. You are a man. You are blessed as a man. But you cannot make children without a woman. True. You must look for a woman. God has blessed you as a man, and God also blessed a woman as a woman. But you cannot be complete without a woman. It's the same thing with business. But Nigerians are selfish, doing what they are doing, and accommodate what they don't have. So we have people in Nigeria who have shops, but they don't know how to sell. We have people who know how to sell, they don't have shops. And all of them are struggling. That's what we have in Nigeria. Because the style of education we have in Nigeria does not show them how they can creatively make what they don't have become what they use to get what they don't have. So everybody is selfish. So we need to create reorientation for Nigerians that will make Nigerians see very clearly that everything they need to succeed is around them. And take out these fears that they have. I need a godfather to succeed. I need education to succeed. I need a job to succeed. All those things are lies that we tell ourselves. I need capital to start a business. The Igbo man in the market does not start business with 1 naira. He goes to the market and starts selling for people that are importers behind the scene. He tells them, they negotiate with the importers and tell them, I will be selling for you. When you go to the market, they will hold your hand and know where you can buy it cheaper. They will take it to an importer, they will sell to you, they have made commission. When they do this commission for 6 months, they have enough money to rent a shop. Because they've created credibility with all those importers, they will be able to take goods from them, sample goods, and put in the shop. And they will sit in the shop. When you come, they will ask you, how many of these items do you want? You say 10. They will tell you, wait, let me go to a packing shop to get it for you. That packing shop is the importer's shop. So he's there, making money. Meanwhile, your people are sitting at home looking for capital. That's why you see them in every city they find themselves. They spend some time, they bring their relatives, and they begin to multiply in the market. All the market, they have shops in all the market. The importer imports things, he sits there, and he uses all the young men as their shops, as outlets. And they're all selling for him. When they finish in the evening, they'll bring all the money to him. Money is in the streets of Nigeria. Tell anybody that has a challenge, that is jobless, to come. Tell anybody that has an idea and money is the problem, tell them to come. Your media house, I can consult for you. You will make in excess of 10 million naira a month. And what you'll be using is around you. You have all the people, you have the politicians, you have the rich people, you have me. Do you know you can get one of these donor agencies, NGOs, embassies, to come, that you have a meeting with somebody who has idea, and bring them to us like this. They want to empower people, but they can't use government because of bureaucracy, and they can't use individuals in Nigeria because there's a lot of 419 who have created websites to attract donor agencies and all that. You have the credibility as a pressman. Bring the two of us together. Sign an agreement. They will sponsor what I'm talking about now, and I'll give you a commission out of it. It is something that you don't even need to work too much for. And we'll take that training and start training police officers' wives, army officers' wives. We can take it to IDP camps. We can also take it to the less privileged in the different localities, and we'll be making money continuously. But you are here struggling. I'm sure you are struggling with paying salaries. But money is in the streets of Nigeria. I've told you, you are here today, and I'm telling you what you can use to make your business grow. Anybody that has a business idea and does not have money, let them come. Anybody that has a land and does not have money to build an estate, tell them to come. Anybody in Nigeria today that wants to do business and the business is not running well, tell them to come. I will tell them what they are missing. And once they get that missing link, they will explode.
What is the role of the government in all of this? Because it is the role of the government to create an enabling environment for businesses to thrive, for young people with lofty, noble, bankable skills or business ideas to grow. What do you think is the role of the government? Yes, the issue of mindset you've addressed properly. And of course, everything begins with the mind. Of course, you can't see what you can conceive. You can hold, what you can conceive, but the government has a role to play. What is that role you think the government should play?
Government has done a lot to. There's Empower, there's UWIN, there's Amnesty, there's NDDC. But the people that are there are wrongly placed. The money that we have spent in those agencies.
When you say the people, who are the people?
The appointees, the politicians. When you appoint somebody that is an engineer or lawyer, and you put him in a department where he has nothing to do with his profession, what do you expect to come out of it? Look at Empower. How many people have Empower empowered in Nigeria? Do you know the amount of money that was spent with Empower? Do you know the amount of money we have spent with NDDC? Give me 10% of that money. I will empower 1 million times the people that they've empowered. And they are spending money. In my locality, in the Niger Delta, for instance, go and find out what the government has spent on NDDC. That money is enough to liberate a lot of young people in the Niger Delta today. But the money is in the pockets of human beings. It's not in the agency. Government should provide enabling environment. Don't spend money. Use people. If the government, I'm telling you today now that I can reduce unemployment in any state by 20%. Poverty and unemployment. How many governors are willing to do that? But when they create structures, they create an empowerment structure that they are not able to use. So government is doing a lot, but the reach is very minimal. What our cry to government is create the enabling environment. Let people be able to do things that they are supposed to do. For example, do you know that a young man that is a graduate today cannot marry, cannot buy a car, cannot do anything? If you pay a young man 100,000 naira today and he's eating, he pays for transport, how can that young man save money to marry? You see our young people today that are going to 40, 45, no marriage. At 40, they are still in their father's houses. And it's in that environment where they turn 18, they leave the house. There are some that cannot go to school. If we have the enabling environment, people can borrow money and use the money to go to school, like we have in civilized environment. In a civilized environment, you don't pay rent yearly. You don't pay every 2 years. You pay rent monthly. In Nigeria, they pay salaries monthly. But they know that people pay rent yearly. How will corruption not be encouraged? If you are earning 100,000 naira, how can you pay rent of 2 million naira for 1 year? Is that an anomaly that government needs to correct? Now the banks don't lend money to anybody. Today, in civilized environment, if you can pay rent, you can become a landlord. In Nigeria, your rent cannot make you pay rent. Now, in civilized environment, when you turn the age of 70, you can carry your bags and go to old people's home. So there's no need to fear that, oh, when I turn 70, I don't know what will happen to me. There's a system that is running. Look at our business. You want to register a business today? By the time you go through all the agencies that you need to go through, you will not even have the capital to start. Government needs to reorganize themselves and create an enabling environment. The starting point is to correct the selection process of our leaders. We cannot have the smartest people we have in the world today is in Africa, and Nigeria has it. You want to test it? Let a Nigerian drop a Nigerian that is an illiterate in China, where he does not understand the language. The weather is harsh, they survive. Let that same counterpart come to Nigeria and go to Bayelsa, one of the creeks, whether you will be able to last for 1 week. Nigerians are born entrepreneurs, but the Nigerians that are so smart, our leadership will use our worst 11. In all our localities today, we are using our worst 11 when we have what it takes. Because the electoral system is not what it should be. But I tell you, that's not my business. I don't like talking about politics. My issue and my interest is how people can be exposed to how they can succeed. And I have that expertise. And I've learned and I've been exposed in the Western environment. And everything you need to make Nigeria great is in Nigeria. And we are willing to support government to make it happen. But people like you are not putting the people together. You know, journalists are supposed to be the ones propagating the connection of people together.
Wow. I'm sure that you are loaded with so much intelligence, so much wisdom, so much everything that you need, to start a business. The most striking is the fact that everything you need in Nigeria is just around you. You don't even need money to start that business you've been talking about. And so we're still with our guest, who is the expert, in this segment. Stay tuned as we'll still return back to him to hear more from what he has to say. Thank you.
If anybody is in government and does not connect with technocrats, he can't succeed. A man that is rich that does not look for someone that is an expert, his money will be idle and he will be losing money every day. In Nigeria today, one of the biggest problems we have is that people don't connect. People don't collaborate. Collaboration is what makes things bigger, and we don't have it.
Amazing. Okay, then you have said so much and it was spoken like an expert that we expect, to give expert perspective on growing businesses, young people who are idle with very lofty and bankable ideas, sitting at home and waiting for the job that is not available as far as Nigeria is concerned. In 60 seconds, one word for the Nigerian youth who is idle and waiting for the capital that may never come. And another word for the government who should be concerned with creating a enabling environment for these young people, to come up for their business ideas to see the light of day, and of course, for them to make living good wealth for all and sundry.
I want to start with parents. The foundation of every individual starts with the parental guardians. and the mentoring that the parents give. A lot of parents are derailed. You see a man earning 30,000 naira, the daughter brings a bag and phone that is worth 500,000 naira. He welcomes the daughter. We have a lot of parents today whose daughters are the ones training them and feeding and doing everything for them. So today, the decadence and the distortion in the orientation and the foundation that we give to children is very faulty. So parents should go to the drawing board and they appraise their ways of relating with their children. For the youth that we have in Nigeria, I assure you, you don't need to fear. You don't need to have fear that you don't have enough education. You don't need to have fear that you don't have godfathers. You don't need to fear that there's employment scarcity, there's no job. Just look for me in the social media and follow me. I will show you how you can start most businesses with little or nothing. I will start by reprofiling your mindset and show you how to think positively and how to desire what you really want in life. I will show you what packaging can do for you. And the last thing I'm going to show you is that every business that you want to start, you can start it today with little or nothing, and you can be your own boss. For government, please create the enabling environment. Continue to create the enabling environment. Everything you need is around you. If you pay tax right, we have enough money to run government. And if government is, people are well selected in government, you will pick the right square and fix them the square peg so that they can actually do what they know how to do. Nigerians have everything. The people that will make it happen, they are there. The money that we need to do it is there. Nigeria is so blessed with mineral resources. There is nothing we don't have. What we need to do is to harness our people and put the right people in the right place. I am open to collaboration with any government agency. I'm open to collaboration with any young man that has a desire and has a will, because we can show you how you can succeed. For business owners, I'm open to consultation. Come, we'll open your eyes to how you can actually put your business out there strategically, and whatever business you are doing, your profit and your volumes will double in no time. Everything that we have in Nigeria is in Nigeria. And all we need to do is to go back to the drawing board and reorientate the mindset of our people. And that's what mentorship is all about. And I'm open to providing that mentorship and business consulting.
Amazing, amazing. This is a master class if you ask me. Everything you want in Nigeria is in this same Nigeria that most people are crying. Whether you like it or yes, the expert has told you that you don't need money to start most businesses in Nigeria because you have monies even on the streets. So the money is around you, the money you need, the money you're looking up to, one godfather or one uncle or one friend or whosoever is around you. Just look around you, look within. The money is there. Then you should also seek mentorship. Mentorship plays a very vital role in career growth, in business growth, in life in general. This is what we've heard from this. But then finally, he has emphasized collaboration, partnership. It's key. What you don't have, another person has. He has just elaborated on that seriously and said, collaboration is key for anybody who wants to grow in business and in career. It is Isaac Newton who said, if I have seen further, it is because I stayed on the shoulders of giants. And we found a giant who anybody who wants to grow in business, in career, in life, can rest on the shoulders of this giant. On this note, we say thank you so much for listening, on the expert segment of Business O'Clock. Please stay tuned as we take into another segment. I remain all to you, Don Daniels. Thank you.